So they stare. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Swing and a miss with that jab. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Watch that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match, which shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He did not take that well at all, Klitchko. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Let's talk about Holmes. On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
He blocks that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. The straight right just misses. Klitchko in big trouble. Can he make his way out of it? It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skill.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that jab. Does well to block that left jab. for that counter punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And he scores with the counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. The jab just got blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes. Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Larry Holmes now stumbling, and the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay? Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Stood up, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Klitchko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. Do you believe this? Klitchko is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you continue? Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice job blocking the hook. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, heavy shot, and Klitchko is now... The legend Klitchko is on the canvas! Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your butt.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Klitchko. Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get...
Whoa, Johnny! Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the...
Oh my God, Johnny! Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble here! It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, but does not score. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And Larry Holmes goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Holmes. There's the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
There's a counter shot. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Well done with that counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. They score with the straight left. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Good defense stopping that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The jab just got blocked. No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Klitchko is stunned. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees